Welcome to the roaring world of chainsaws, where steel bites through timber and raw power rules the forest. From precision cuts to massive takedowns, this is the ultimate show of chainsaw domination. Subscribe now and feel the fury. Welcome to Tree Power Channel. The sun sets over the deep forest, its last rays filtering through the tangled canopy, painting the ground in fading gold. In this treacherous twilight, the logger moves with focus, his chainsaw roaring like a lone warrior's blade in the wild. Every cut is sharp, deliberate. The saw bites into the wood, each motion a deadly dance between man and a towering giant. The tree begins to lean, the wind picks up, nature pushes back, but he doesn't flinch. He stands his ground, fearless, unshaken, racing not just the fall of a tree, but the fall of night. This isn't just logging. It's a raw confrontation, man versus mountain, machine versus time, with the shadows closing in. A breathtaking operation is underway. A towering tree, just meters from the roof, is being brought down piece by piece under the roar of a chainsaw. The operator holds steady. Every cut must be surgically precise. One tiny mistake, and tons of timber could come crashing down. Watch closely. The critical moment is near. Tension fills the air as the machine roars to life, its sharp chain blade closing in on the massive old tree. Each cut is a race between man and gravity. Bark fragments fly through the air, and the cracking echoes through the neighborhood. One small mistake, and tons of timber could come crashing down onto a nearby rooftop. With steady hands and nerves of steel, these fearless workers carry out a breathtaking tree-cutting performance, just inches from someone's home. Amid a sea of white snow, the roar of the chainsaw pierces the frozen silence. Braving the skin-numbing cold, the worker steps forward, pressing into the ice-coated trunk. Each cut tears through the bark, sending clouds of snow flying like white smoke. This isn't just tree cutting. It's a true battle between man and the frozen wild. Today, a tall red oak spar stands its final moment. Equipped with a lightning protection system, this giant once braved the storms. But now, it's time for a safe and precise takedown. With expert cuts and calculated notches, the tree begins to lean. And with one final push, it falls gracefully to the forest floor. A powerful, controlled fall, respecting both nature and safety. Standing tall for decades, this massive fir tree now meets its final challenge. With the roar of the steel MS-462C, the chainsaw slices into the trunk like a hot knife through butter. Each cut is precise, carefully calculated for a perfect fall. As the final wedge is removed, the giant begins to tremble. And then it falls, crashing through the forest with thunderous force. This is power, precision, and respect for nature, all in one breathtaking moment. What looks like a simple tree fall can turn deadly in just seconds. As the trunk gives way, Tension builds in the limbs, snapping, whipping, and exploding with force. One wrong move, one unsafe position, and it could be fatal. This is why tree felling is no joke. Watch closely. Learn the dangers. Because out here, one mistake can cost a life. A massive tree, towering and strong. But today, it meets its match. With the mighty Husqvarna chainsaw in hand, the operator begins the first deep cut. The blade bites through the solid trunk with raw precision. Step by step, notch by notch, the giant starts to give way. And then, a final roar, and it crashes down. Power, control, and respect for the forest. This is timber work at its finest. Meet the beast, the Husqvarna 3120 XP, one of the most powerful chainsaws in the world. With ease, it slices through massive logs and thick stumps like a blade through butter. No hesitation, no resistance, just raw cutting force. The operator moves with confidence, controlling every angle, every cut. This isn't just wood cutting, it's domination. Precision, power, and performance. Husqvarna 3120 XP delivers it all. The tree starts to tilt, and for a moment, time seems to freeze. He steps back, eyes locked on the swaying giant. A single gust of wind could send it crashing the wrong way, bringing chaos or even death. Then, a thunderous crack. The tree plunges into the abyss, smashing into the canyon below. Dust and splinters erupt like an explosion. Yet he stands firm, calm, unmoved, like a warrior who just won a silent battle. This is the spirit of the forest worker, fearless, focused, forged in the fires of danger. But it's not over yet. As the tree crashes down, the mountain begins to shift. The ground quakes, as if the forest itself is roaring in anger. Boulders tumble, threatening to turn this mission into a deadly disaster. The logger retreats swiftly, dodging debris, eyes sharp and body alert. Every footstep now is a gamble with fate. Strength alone won't save him, only sharp instincts and a steel mind will. This is no longer tree cutting. It's a battle of survival at the edge of human endurance.